Hello and welcome back to the Saintly Scots. Well, you know, the something Welsh, don't come up with a name with it. But, yeah, we're surviving. We're 1 year off from being an adult, and then we're gonna very much be aiming for a child. My half-sister with a claim my titles? No, I don't think you can marry her. That seems like a bad move on my part. Even though her traits are amazing. Right, we do have a bunch of people who dislike me currently because my, my number of provinces I have is way too high, but it's okay. We'll sort it out once we come of age, which is very, very soon, the 12th of February next year. My grandmother now loves me. She thinks I'm the best. Right. Next character is Mercia, who really does not like me for many, many reasons, but why don't you improve relations? Probably because the previous improved relations have worn off with them, would be my guess for why he doesn't like me. This person finished an education. You want to ransom him? No? Alright. Stays in my prison then. It's fine. Is smallpox gone? Nope. It's specifically only on my province, which is York, but it's actually called Caer Ebrook right now. But whatever. Right. We lost a siege to not a revolt, to a raid. Not really worried about it. We can righteously imprison a bunch of people. Yep, that's okay. Somebody did say, do I have land in Italy, actually? I remember that a couple episodes ago and I never checked it. I do not believe... Oh, no, I do hold land in... Wait. Oh, yeah. I hold land in Italy. Wow. Weird. Okay. Thought I'd just check it. I don't know why it took me so long to remember that, but there we go. People are usurping titles. Not a big issue. We are now of age. We are Sultan Hakam of Alban. I finished my education in diplomacy. I'm a great eminence. Now, why is that brilliant? Well, it means our fertility goes up by 10% and everyone likes me a little bit more. That's definitely a good thing to... Those are good things to have. We have the blood of Caradog, which is nice. We need to get married. That's like a big thing we need to do. We're also Craven, which is a little bit weird, but... that's our only... those are our only features. We're like the epitome of statesmanship and fully master the art of diplomacy. We're also Craven. Okay, family focus. Gets us health, so we might live. Fertility, so we might have children. Good. What next? Ambition. Exalted amongst men is our only option. I will take exalted amongst men. Law change. If somebody has an egg, I can actually change to agnatic as soon as I can. That has to be what we need to do here. That's the easiest way to get a... that's the easiest way, let me just get through it, to not have the game end. So, we can do it all while the game's paused, hopefully, which will be good. You should be get me taxes. Right, so... First step, let's go and... give away some land. Yeah, that's got to be our first step. So, how much can we hold? We can hold 7. So we could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have to get rid of that land, and we have to get rid of that land. That's okay. We can get rid of this land. So this is part of the Duchy of Albany. I think I am going to give away. Am I going to create the duchy to give it away? Potentially. I also need to get crowned. We'll maybe get crowned in a second. Why can I not get crowned? Because I'm in seclusion. Is it? Yeah, because I still have the gates shut. But the pox has gone away, so we'll open the gates. That's okay. We can now get crowned. That's absolutely fine. We should get married as well. But we'll work it all out. Designated region? That should be my grandmother. That makes the most sense. Right. Righteously imprison. No. Not going to righteously imprison anyone right now. Let's give away some land. So, do we have anybody... I usually like just giving them to commanders for whatever reason. No, we don't have any commanders who are unlanded. Do we have anybody of my family who's unlanded? We have a cousin who's 12. You know what, cousin who's 12? Gilbert. I'm going to grant you some land. I'm going to grant you a... Do I have any duchies? No. Could create the Duchy of East Anglia. It actually costs a fair amount. How much does it cost to create a duchy up here? Same amount. Yeah, sure. going to create the Duchy of Alban. And I'm going to give it to Gilbert. My cousin. There we go. Gilbert Michelson. Yeah. You can have Alban. Yes. That's fine. He's directly underneath me, and everyone here should be directly underneath him, except that they're not, because they're already underneath someone else, generally. Yeah. Okay. Well, whatever. I've given him the duchy, I've created the problem. Right. I should have just given him a bit of land then. Whatever. Do I have anyone else? I probably have other cousins. Yeah, I have another Michelson. Why don't I give him this land? The Duchy of East Anglia. I'm just going to give him that. I'm just making duchies so that we actually have, like... we can get some better borders, basically, in the end. Because these borders are actually kind of alright underneath us right now, so I want to keep it that way. Okay. So, do I have any vassals with a negative opinion of me now? Yes. Okay. Who? Well, I can see one right there. So it's these two. So we have our kinsman in Ulster. He doesn't like me because I'm a coward and I have a female heir. Well, we can fix one of those. Okay. Next one is this guy. So you want to be on my council. I have a So that's your only reason you dislike me. How much gold do you need for you to not dislike me? You need a little bit and an honorary title. Do I have any council positions? You could potentially be our marshal. How good is he at it? Yeah, he can be our marshal. That's fine. Right. Train troops over here. So now we only have one count level vassal, and that's the Duke of Ulster. Right? Yeah, so I can give him an honorary title of seneschal. Good. 0 opinion is, like, just about as good. So we have a couple of ways out of this. So we can go primogenitor, which will not get us out of this. So I don't know why I said it. We can go Tanistry will get us out of this problem. Elective will get us out of this problem because all sorts of new problems. Seniority will get us out of this problem. Elective Gavelkind is stupid. I think. No, Elective Gavelkind would be okay. But that's still not what I want to switch to. Ultimagenitor, not interested. I think Agnatic is the best way to solve our problem. In the short term, I think Agnatic. I want to switch to Primogenitor as well, but I think that Agnatic is the best way to solve our issues. Because then they're not eligible, and then it would make Michael my heir. Do it. Perfect. And we also have a whole bunch of people who can be heirs. So we have at least 6 heirs currently now. So I've solved the problem of the game ending on us. I do want to be crowned, but I also want to get a new I kind of want to get a new empire. We don't quite have enough money right now. Even if I borrowed money, we would still be a little bit off. So, coronation ceremony? Yeah. Let's hold a coronation ceremony. Yeah, most powerful bishop in the land. Why can we not ask the Pope to give us a coronation? Oh, because he's hiding. Yeah, most powerful bishop in the land. Right, I could hold a grand tournament, but that's a lot of wasted gold right now. We also need to get married, so we can get actual heirs for when we switch to primogenitor. Okay, so the Queen of Burgundy. What? She's 43. Ah, that's the reason we could marry her. I was just looking at her going, that's a great option. Except for the fact that she's 43 and probably already has children. Yeah, apart from that. Oh, she married a Bedouin Sunni. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, Duchess of Thuringia? 20. Has a couple children already? Or her last husband died, was burned at the stake. Okay. Picardy? No children. Interesting that they would be willing to marry. Do they have, like, regulated inheritance or something? Like, as in it can't pass outside the realm? Doesn't look like it. Or the Duchess of Genoa as well is an interesting one in terms of people who are already powerful. Huh. I don't know. These are good choices. Like, I think if we can marry her, that's not actually a bad choice. We do have to wait 4 years for children, but we've kind of solved our succession crisis. Let's marry her. Yeah, sure. I was trying to think about how I want, and this is something that you can have a lot of impact in, because it's going to take a long time for us to get to that kind of point. Originally, my plan for the series is we would take this bit of land, and that's it, right? We basically just take what's in the Empire of Brittany, or like, or what, Britannia, plus some extra bits, right? Like, that was pretty much my plan. Potentially take a few islands here and there. But I am wondering whether I'm okay with just expanding if it's through things like marriage. Like, things that aren't amazing. I don't really want a war for everything, but I could be okay with marriaging out of it and get some more land. Basically, my goal was to just make everything Catholic. Like, that's my end game goal. But, you know, if we can get some extra land through marriaging, is it that? I think that kind of fit. That's okay. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what I want to do with this series, so, you know, have some input. I kind of like the idea of sitting off on our island and kind of being the puppet master, but, you know, there are other options. We're organizing a coronation ceremony. We're getting married. Yeah, it's good. Right, so we have a new heir who is Michael. I did send off that marriage one, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Perfect. He's accepted the. She has accepted the betrothal, which is lovely. We'll get that marriage going. And anything else we need to do? Righteously imprison. No, that's fine. You're trying to kill Cersei. I mean, it's not that big a deal. Right, that's fine. On pause. To the excellent Sultan Hakam of Alban. I shall be honoured to officiate His Majesty's coronation, provided His Majesty donates a sizable sum of money to the Catholic Church as a show of his devotion. Ever His Majesty's servant, Cardinal Inwar of Lichfield. I mean, okay, I'll spend 100 gold. We'll have a dignified ceremony as well. Nothing too expensive. The time of the coronation draws near. Only a few more days before I'm crowned Sultan before God and all my subjects. My court has already been filled with all the vassals of my realm who have come to bear witness to this fundamental moment of my reign. I like that I'm still Sultan. It's like that just didn't change when I changed culture. That's just cool. It's kind of an interesting twist now. This morning, a curious visitor came to my court. He is a wandering knight who travelled to Ubruk after hearing news of my upcoming coronation. He proclaims he wishes to pledge his sword to my service. He is he's ready and eager to serve a sultan as wise and renowned as I am to his death. I mean, you're welcome, Awast. A Welsh knight who has joined our court. Fantastic. Well, you can be a commander, I guess, instead of our 3. Yeah. So we have a 19 as well. Yeah, so you can definitely be a commander. As can you. Lovely. Emir Dermot decided to pick a fight with me during tonight's feast. For whatever reason, he's come to the conclusion that I'm an ungrateful hypocrite. I'm sure I can settle this matter. I just realized something as well. We can probably convert to the local religion, right? Culture. We can convert to Scottish. Yes. I'm a Scot again. I'm Sultan Hakam, but it is of Scotland. There we go, of Scotland. Fantastic. I fixed it. As she was growing older, I could see that Euphemia could use some guidance in one of my experienced areas. Diplomacy. This is my chance to make an effort for the sake of her education, but what can I offer? I don't know. I don't really want to give up anything for her. She must learn on her own. That's fine. Right. I kneel before Cardinal Inwar as a host of vassals surrounds us in complete silence. The Cardinal blesses me and places the crown upon my head, proclaiming me Sultan of Scotland by grace of God. Okay. You would like these 2 people to marry. I'm not overly worried about it. I don't know who either of them are. That's okay. Right. We can righteously imprison people. Not worried about it. Okay. On pause. Let things move on just a little bit. It's Crusade time? Oh, fantastic. Wait. That says Germany, right? A messenger approaches us with a letter from the Vatican, from the Vicar of Christ himself. He's asking us to prepare our men for a fight against the heathens and infidels, to restore Christendom to the lost places of the world. The Pope wants to send our faithful Christian men against Germany. The region is held by the blasphemous Queen Helen of Germany, and it is time to return it to Christianity once more. Though the Pope wants to invade Germany, a pious Christian could convince everyone to focus on another objective that is of more value to us. My men are ready. To Germany. Okay. So, our beneficiary. I don't know. I guess it could be our half-sister. Right now. That's okay. Invite to plot. Not interested. Yeah, not interested. My recipient stance. So I can say if the Crusaders won and I'm the most participating member of the Crusade, let's just support the Pope one for just now. But let's have a look here. Luther of Paris has a claim on the kingdom. Oh, okay, I see. So Germany currently is, if I move that away, they are all Lollard. Oh, okay, interesting. Well, I think I'm going to, I'd say stick with my previous decision here, but do I want my beneficiary to get the titles? I could. Definitely possible. You know what? I want my beneficiary to get the titles. If I win. Yeah. Stick to my previous decision. I also want to give some money to the war chest as well. Currently we have pledged us, King Reynald of Jerusalem. We have Sheikh Sunifredo, King Egil of Bavaria. That is the head of the Teutonic Order. And we also have Emmerich of the Knights of Caltrava. Okay, interesting. So I could try and change the target to a large list of people. No, I'm okay with Germany. That's fine. Oh, when does it start? Crusade starts in 1 year. Okay. I want to invest money. Contribute to the war chest. I'm going to donate a huge amount to the war chest. Yeah. I know that we're delaying our empire, but we don't need to worry as much anymore. Right. Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to host a grand tournament as well if I'm going to spend all my money. Let's host a grand tournament just before the Crusade. Right. Let's go. Ethelheld approaches me on my way out to tell me how happy she was to hear I pledged my men to the Crusade and wishes me luck in the upcoming war. Thanks, I appreciate it. Also, can I pledge more? I simply cannot afford to donate anything, but I could. Okay. Interesting. There's a Germanic revolt now as well. Oh no, the Crusade may disappear. If that's a Christian revolt. Oh no, it might disappear. Okay. A learned Jewish man has appeared at your court. He comes highly recommended in the arts of bookkeeping and administration. Already has suggested several ways of improving the bureaucratic efficiency of the realm. And he could potentially make a fine steward. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's fine. However, I already have a steward. And the other thing is, how did you get multiple traits like this? These are both lifestyle traits and you're limited to one per character? I don't know. Anyway, let the tournament begin. Arrange a betrothal between my half-sister and this person. I could. I mean, that one's not as bad now that I'm of age. Yeah. Let's arrange it. And then, you want an alliance? Yes. Fantastic. Let's get an alliance with Poland. Oh, that's good. Right. My liege, your guest, Peter de Rosamarque, has been tragically killed. Unfortunate. Your liege, Ethelward, was wounded. Min was wounded. Seward was wounded. Alt Klut was wounded. Oh no. Gillespie is third in the tournament. Abul Latif is second. And Eric is first. A glorious event. Everyone's very happy. Cersei is no longer a spy master. She died of cancer. Means we need a new spy master. New spy master is going to be... this guy? Yeah, sure. That seems alright. I think we're alright. We're in a good situation. Just trying to think of anything else we need to do. Get a new commander. That can be, I suppose it could be Michael now. That's okay. And I think I'm going to end the episode here. It's a little bit earlier than usual, but I think it's a good point to end because it means that we can do the Crusade next time. Thank you for watching. See you then. Goodbye.